Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in Tamika's. Kick off your shoes and relax. Hey y'all, what's going on, people? What's happening, everybody?
Hey.
Hey everybody. Hi.
What's
How
going
y'all
on?
doing? Cheers. How y'all doing? Oh, you're
Yes.
like, cheers.
Uh-oh. You got the blue cup out?
Mhm.
Mm.
Y'all, we are gathered here today, child. BMF with the ladies. It's going down.
I have a question for you, Tamika, before you really get
Mhm.
started. Were you the one responsible for all the repasses? Did you do all the cooking for all these funerals
No, I
that
did
took
not.
place in memorial services? Did you do all your
Well,
cooking?
I thought that was Candy that was doing
That's
that.
Candy,
And Candy couldn't
You
have
yeah.
did
supposed to
all
be
of
doing
them.
the
It got to be
funeral.
more
That's
than one person. I
Candy.
think it was Candy and Tamika. They teamed up and made the pound cakes and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's,
It was a lot of funerals. Now somebody
that's
had to do the
Candy
repast.
Love, okay?
Yeah, one person
So,
couldn't do all them funerals. Lord have mercy.
mm-hmm. Yep. And speaking of that, you get a funeral, you get a funeral, you get a funeral. Everybody had a damn funeral, child. What did y'all think about this funeral? Anybody got any thoughts on these funerals? Any particular funeral? Choose your funeral. Which one you want to talk about, Moochie?
I felt like we should have got more from Kevin. I feel like
Mhm.
we shouldn't have got that whole speech with Remy. I felt like we should have got that with Kevin's funeral because
Mhm.
we knew him the longest in the series.
I agree.
And that's where I was kind of like torn with that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was corny that they was at the same cemetery right across from each other. That's about it. And
Hey,
she didn't even say
Demarcus.
anything at the funeral to Kevin's mother.
That part. I was like, wait a minute. Did we really just have her? Like, did she just walk up and give him the evil eye and then walk away? What was the point? Why are we here? What is the reason?
Yeah, I still want to know why she ain't
DJ.
been where she been at.
I was saying hi to everybody. I was going on everybody's page saying hi. Because they can't see me in the thing
Mm-hmm.
for some reason. But anyway, yeah, all these funerals was a lot. Um, it was just a lot. As far as the Kevin funeral, I don't know. I was just over all these funerals, Tamika. I just didn't want to see none
Mm-hmm.
of them. To be honest, I was like, can we just get past this? This is just too much going on. But I didn't like old clown Bryant. He was on my nerves. That was just uncalled for. You know, he extra, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm sure we finna talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Because child, listen, I get Brian, you upset about your son being gone, but to me, y'all already know how I feel. He should have been throwing himself in the damn grave. Okay. Even though
God,
I did chuckle when he threw damn Terry in this grave and kicked the dirt on him. But
I
at the
screamed.
same
I thought it was
time,
so funny.
you was disrespectful to this family too. You know what I mean? This is a family that's grieving, that lost a son, a brother, cousin, nephew, whoever.
Right.
And like, like what are we doing here?
That part. That's the part that irritated me, Tamika, is because I felt like it was highly disrespectful. You acted like your son was above this other person's son just
Mhm.
because of whatever lifestyle they chose. But your son, in the same token, picked up a blicky and
Right.
went and unalived a person. So to that person's child, the child who was lost, even though he was a bully, that was still somebody's son. That was still somebody's child that got taken away from them, regardless of you know, regardless of the fact that he was bullying another child, he was still a child. So you can look at that in the same token, like he keeps acting like everything is everybody else's fault, specifically theirs, when it's not. It has
Exactly.
with him. It's his fault when it all comes down to it. Like there's a little blame for it ain't no blame for them. I'm sorry, because that didn't have nothing to do with them. That was his fault for keeping that gun and then not putting a good code on it. Like that was all him. And like I said, and Kevin pulled the trigger. So it is what it is. I hated that part.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
was a bit
Brian hasn't take
much.
responsibility for anything that he's done.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
don't.
No, I agree. Brian he hasn't taken responsibility for nothing, and I ain't feeling sorry for him.
Me
I feel
neither.
sorry for
Yeah.
Kevin. That's who I feel sorry for. I don't even feel sorry for the mother either, you know. But
Mhm.
yeah, so
Hey
and yeah,
Antoine, thank you for joining us. Hey RC, what's going on? 313 Better May. I try to go to everybody channel and say hey, because for some reason my comments don't show up on all the channels either. So but
yeah,
if you watching us from
yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, or here on YouTube, wherever you at, hey, make sure you hit that like.
Hey, Shanna.
Hmm.
Yeah, they and Terry getting pushed into the thing. I screamed sitting on my sofa watching that last so I
Hmm.
said that, and he kicked the dirt on top of it. You
Yeah,
know, that was
that was real
really that was
disrespectful.
really disrespectful. Just really
Hmm.
disrespectful.
And if they
But
would have let his behind up, they wouldn't have been in the wrong. Jen over there trying to be his backup. She the only damn person he got in this world. But baby, it wasn't enough for y'all at this point if they really want to do
mm,
something to y'all. So
mhm.
anyway,
Mm-hmm.
of course, Meech, comes and he's saying it's gonna be a repass later at the house and they're gonna watch movies and all of that and and then we had this conversation between him and Terry, which I actually like this conversation. Anybody want to talk about this? Oh, Moochie, go ahead.
I thought this was well overdue. I was glad that Terry was actually took heed to that conversation and he
Mm-hmm.
followed what he said. So I'm liking that he's finally starting to come around and listen to his brother and see that he
Yeah.
makes sense, not that it's a rivalry thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I
Mhm.
thought it was important too that Terry, because I know I get on Terry case, but I try to be, non-biased, even though people be saying we be biased. And when he said he been to 5 funerals this week, I felt that because I have had 10 deaths in my family in 1 week. So
Mm,
Mm.
going to 5 funerals in a week is gonna mess you up psychologically. I'm just saying that ain't no light thing that he done had to go to all these funerals, and I'm sure that this is from not just sickness and things of that nature, right? It's from the street life, so to speak. So yeah, I can see how that can have an impact on him. Um, Baby, this lady was annoying.
Mhm.
Anybody got
So
anything to say about
Miss
Miss HOA?
Miss Watson, yeah. I
You
mean,
mean
Meech
Miss HOE? According to
He
me.
told her off. I mean, she deserved that because she running across the grass and
Mm-hmm.
she just being a witch without the W and put the B in front of it. She just being
you
that
know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah for no reason. She didn't need to mind her own business, and she worrying about what he got going on and where he how he get his money. He talking about I hit the lottery.
Yeah, I think he got to watch out for this lady though. Hey,
Yeah,
Candy
I
Love, they
agree.
just finished
yeah. I
saying
don't
we
think
was
this the
just
last.
talking about you, saying
Yeah,
you've been
yeah. Hey,
handling all
Candy.
the repasses.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, Candy's still in there making food for the repast right now. Yeah, I don't think this the last we're gonna see of this lady. So no, this not
Yeah.
the end of this. Yeah, we not going. But I just cracked up laughing. I talked about her when I on my on Friday because this lady was crazy. He's talking
Yeah.
about wash your sheets, and
Hey, three one
and he
three.
noticed that she got all them these men's coming in and out, you know, pleasuring
Yeah,
her.
I'm like, what the hell?
Mhm.
But
Mm.
I'm sure if he's seeing all the men coming in and out, she's seeing the traffic coming in and out from him too. So that's why I said we got to keep our eye on her.
I don't
Child.
trust her. Mm.
Who's taking this one first?
EJ Kim.
This thing
Look,
got
I'll give
there
you some
coming.
background music.
I don't have any more energy. I don't have
Yeah,
any more
go
energy for
ahead.
the Charles
Go
and Lucille. They just doing too much. No, but seriously, real talk. I mean, Nicole always Nicole be doing. She is just a lot. She is just something else. But she like, look, I'm gonna need doctor to stop calling here because he just doing too much. But the way Charles is sitting up there like cheesing like oh Chester cat or something, like he just sitting up there like he think he back in. And then when she shoot him down, that's that picture on the side over there. When she shoot him down, he just looks sad. And I almost feel sorry for him for like a whole second, but not too sad. But I'm just like he gonna have to work for it. Like he gonna have to work really, really hard to get back into Lucille's good graces when it's all said and done. And that's just on that part of him having to work towards getting his marriage back on track. It ain't just gonna be just like that. So, it is what it is. But I thought it was interesting. I love Nicole's part. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That was the part that had me laughing. A
This is
look.
not going to
Mhm.
end well.
Yeah, well,
Nicole and me was
it's
here. Nicole and me was here.
Exactly. Nicole
Good.
was
it's not going to end well. I do feel sorry for Charles. I think that he's trying, and he's going to have to continue to keep trying more. And now at this point, um, when this blows up in Lucille's face, I'm gonna be like, good, that's what you get, because it's going to blow up in her face, you know. So it's not
Hey,
gonna go the way she
Torian.
think it's gonna go.
Yeah, the call in the house. I said when we was on Brillo Live Saturday night. Listen, don't call me. I'll call you. I think that's hella disrespectful. And Nikki had to be like wrong number. And I don't want to jump ahead, but later on he pissed me off. I feel like we getting so many red flags from this damn dude. It ain't funny. I see in the next
mhm.
episode he's sending some damn flowers.
Hmm.
Child, that's
He's
when
just being
Lucille.
outright disrespectful.
Yeah,
But
that's
this is
when
Lucille's
Lucille have
fault
to. Yeah,
It
it
because
is her
Lucille
is.
is
fault
not
when it
putting her
comes to
foot
that.
down and stopping it.
Yeah,
She
she
wants it
too
to
busy
happen.
smiling
This
in
is
his damn
Lucille's fault
face.
more than it is
Hmm.
Maurice's fault.
Yeah, it definitely is. But even him as a man, you should know, like, regardless of what, that you ain't got no business sending no damn flowers to her house. You know what I'm saying? And her man is there, like, cause dudes is gonna try it. Trust me, I done had a whole bunch of dudes, not a whole bunch, but child, putting my
All
business
right
out
now.
there.
Like a whole bunch. Look, do tell.
But I done had
Ah,
some
okay.
dudes that from the past that think that it's okay for them to just pop up at my house. I mean, one came, it was years later. I'm like, first of all, how you knew I still lived here? And what make you think I'm waiting around waiting around for you? He leaving letters on my door. And one day he came and he was saying sorry and giving me some money. And I took the money, I put it in my bra, but I was like, listen, do not pop up at my damn house uninvited. Like I'm here with my
That
man,
part.
and mind you, my man was out the window like, who the hell is this? I'm like, don't do that. Okay. Don't pop up. Don't if I don't call you, don't call me. Goodbye. Good luck. And I
Okay.
accept your apology, move it right along. So I'm just saying, Lucille gotta put her foot down.
Yeah,
But
that
that
part. And also we also gotta realize that dude has been told now. Like at first, when he didn't know that
Mm-hmm.
Charles was there, I'll give him a little bit of a pass because he didn't know. But she done been honest with him now and told him, like, hey, we still living together. At that point, I feel like as a man, you should back off anyway. And I'm not giving Lucille any less blame. What I'm saying is that a real man will go ahead and step the freak back, but a man that's just trying to do what he trying to do is not. He gonna keep being persistent like this dude is, being hella disrespectful. But a guy who has good intention is gonna step back and he's gonna wait till you get out of that situation before he start trying to pursue it any further. But so that's why I still feel like the doctor, something ain't right. Just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, something just ain't right. I'm sure the hell
Yeah.
ain't. What do y'all think about Remy? Is dumb. That's what I think about him. But anybody have any thoughts?
I don't like
I think
Remy.
he is done. I think he messed his own self up. And
I
he's not trying to reason with anything, and he's not logically thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And he gonna tell him it's on site now? You done lost a lot of people. People's jumping ship. Your right hand don't even want to be down with you. Cause he know
Right.
you thinking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not making any
Thank
money.
you,
He's making
Demarcus.
a
I
wrong
don't know
decision
whose
all the way
channel this
around.
is, but thank you.
Thank you, Steve, for the super chat. He had a
Oh, thank
reply
you,
there
Steve.
too.
Yeah, Steve said
And,
Charles should have tried to be faithful. Hashtag that part.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
but we
part.
passed that now.
yeah,
Now
we
we
passed that. We passed
yeah.
that
So
now, for
yeah,
real,
you
for
can't put
real.
the milk back in the cart once it's spilled. So now now
That's
now
true.
we trying to
Hey, Torian.
trying to do right now. So oh,
Um.
and I want to say something about Remy.
Oh,
I agree with
okay.
y'all. Remy is he's stupid. He's not even trying to listen. He's not trying to even think that maybe this could work. He just right now I know he's hurt about he lost a lot of people. He lost a little boy, little Milton. Um, so he might be hurting, but he's not thinking rational right now. So
He wasn't
yeah.
thinking
Yeah,
rational before the shootout, though.
he's
Shoot.
No, that's
not
true.
at
That's right.
all.
Yeah. He never has was thinking
Right.
rational. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Mm. So, yeah. Any thoughts on?
Pass.
And it was so
Uh,
funny when the captain told bald head Brian that you fired. I thought he was gonna curse him out, but he's like, "Cool." I was waiting for him to say "f you" or something. Like I thought he was gonna blow up. He was like, "Cool." And then this fool, well, I don't want to call her fool, but it was just a dumb move. She gives up all the information, Jen, and then and he said, "Okay, now I got the information. Now you suspended. You about to lose your job. Now she's suspended." But I think the
Exactly. And
captain might be dirty. I think
that was stupid. Jen should have
I think
took that
captain
with
might be
her to
dirty.
the damn grave. And Brian, you got fired on your damn day off,
That's
child.
right.
you know,
Like Craig. Yeah,
I
like
did.
Craig on Friday. He got
That
fired on
part.
his
Come
day
on,
off.
Craig. Nobody get fired on their day off.
Thank you, Demarcus. I see you
Yeah.
blessing
Lucy,
everybody
he said,
channel. We
Thank you,
appreciate you.
Demarcus.
they
Huh?
accused him of stealing boxes. He said, "What was you trying to move?
Mm.
Why would you steal a box?"
Look, you know what else I wanted to say? Do y'all think that the captain's dirty? Because
Yeah,
once he heard everything, her side and where and who Bryant was working for, he suspended her.
I think so.
Remember, uh, what's her
Blaze.
name? Henry's father,
Yeah,
Blaze,
Blaze. Hmm.
was a cop. So I
Right.
think it's
He's
all.
connected with the police department.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
definitely can
I
be in a
peeped that soon as I saw
connection.
this. I said, "Oh, this
And I
guy."
think we can't forget that Amberson's dad also is high up in politics, and he has to have some kind of answer as to why she's gone. she was the only one that didn't get a funeral this week. I said, "Damn, y'all still got Emerson on ice." He talking about we
But
got
he
to
said,
plan
well,
the
he remember he
funeral.
said they got
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's a
funeral.
policeman's
right.
They
funeral.
didn't plan. They
So
didn't
Mm-hmm.
leave the
they
funeral.
probably gonna have all the bells and whistles for this
Mm-hmm.
one if
Yeah,
they do show it.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
Niecy
I think we're
says
gonna hear from
yes.
her
He's a
father.
crooked captain. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
I
watch and
think we're
see. I
gonna
bet
hear
you in another
from
episode or two, we gonna see he's dirty.
from her father,
Yeah.
Yeah,
from Kobe's father. I think we're
Yes.
gonna see him.
I think we'll see him, and I
Yes.
think we're gonna find out about the captain. So y'all just keep
Mm-hmm.
your
Hmm.
eyes on this, on him.
Mm-hmm. Moochie, we got 50 people in the chat. Can you tell the people what to
Oh
do?
yeah, we got 50 people in the building. Hit the like, hit the share. Put us up in that algorithm, y'all. Ew.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anybody want to talk about Trash Keisha and Terry?
I
Listen,
don't
I got
like
this
her.
one. Let me talk about this one. Get this one out the way because I can't stand every episode ends with me not being able to stand Markeisha more and more and more. What's up, Lemon Kush Pepper? It ends with me not being able to stand her more and more and more. What type of woman are you? You say that you're a mother, you got kids, yada yada yada. Like this broad just do too much. She's selfish. Like she is so selfish. I have never seen somebody so selfish. And it's like she just wants to, like, it's like she's trying to pull Terry further and further away from his family. And I mean all of his family, not just the baby mama,
Mhm.
but also from his brother, always inputting in his mind, you're a boss, you're a boss. No, he's a partner. He's a partner. He is not like just in this by himself, but it's almost like she always wants him to be at the top of the food chain at like under like Meech is under him almost like like Meech doesn't exist, and I hate that because it feels like she's always trying to pull them apart, and then now you're actually trying to pull him apart from his kids too. Like you don't want him to be a father. Like who does this? Like Markeisha has got to be the most trash character on here. I mean, right now for me, I just don't like her.
She is selfish though. She's
Very
selfish.
selfish.
She's showing her whole side how selfish she is. She wasn't even concerned about what he was dreaming about. When
And
she was like,
first,
"Let that ass, Gary." She,
and
That
where's her?
part. You're not
And
paying no attention to
where's her own
me.
damn kids?
I didn't even get to
I
talk
don't even
about
hear.
bald
I,
headed Brian.
I don't even.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh, we can
sorry.
go back.
It's
I
all
just got to think of
right.
where's her own damn kids. You never hear her talking about, well, I'm with my kids. I'm doing something with the kids. She's never with her own kids.
Nope.
No, we haven't seen her kids at all. We haven't seen her kids since they were out in the rain and they went to that
Right.
Yep.
hotel.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
last
That's
time
right.
we seen them
And
kids.
I really was hoping that when she got pow pow in the back, I was hoping it was real. I was on the edge of my
Yo,
sofa, like I was like,
I felt
I
the
didn't.
same way, yo.
I thought it was real. I was so mad it was a dream. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe Remy came up in there and found him or something. you know,
Moochie, what you
Oh,
want
I mean
to say
not
about
Remy, but
Bryant?
Henry. I meant to say, yeah.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
I just, he. What was the purpose of him coming back there? I mean, he told his story. We already know that that you done now you done made Jen basically get suspended with the nonsense you did. I don't understand why he showed up to that house where he could have went
Mm-hmm.
straight to Blaze and handled it from the get-go instead of going there. That was dumb to me.
Exactly.
Well, I think he had to
Exactly.
wait a minute. It was a shooting of a police officer at a police officer's home. He probably had to go there to give a
Yeah, but
report,
he
right?
shouldn't have
No,
never
I'm
been
saying he
going to
should
Jen
have went
house in the first
to
place.
Jen's house.
Oh, I
Right.
thought you meant why he show up at the police station. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. No, I mean he should have never went to
Oh,
Jen's house. Why
because
did he
he
even
went
show
to
Exactly.
up
Jen's
there?
house because he wanted some help with the Kevin situation. When
But he
Kevin
should have went to Blaze.
just
That's my thing. The same way Terry goes to Blaze in this
Yup.
episode, I
right,
feel like that's what he should
He
have
should have
did.
went there. He should have been
right,
smart enough to know better than that.
Mm-hmm.
right. And
Yeah.
we never and I'm going back to this again. Where was the lawyer? The boy never had a lawyer.
He
You
never
know what
Thank
I'm
had
you.
saying?
shit.
So what did Bryant really do to help his son?
He didn't do anything.
He did
There you
Nothing.
absolutely
go.
zero.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, and she was sitting here whining from the minute he woke up from the damn dream. Oh, you never talked to me. You haven't been telling me nothing since you came back. You didn't even tell me. I want to slap her through the damn TV. Anyway, we have this dinner, the repast, and Meech is basically saying what they got planned, and we find out that they done got, what was his name? Lays, the one that got locked up.
Oh,
The red
Oh, the
daughter.
other kid, the one
Yeah.
played
That
Bobby
played
Brown.
Bobby Brown. Yeah.
oh, played by Brown. Oh,
But I don't know
I
his
just call
name,
him
and I'm
Bobby
usually
Brown because I don't know his name. I just call him
yeah.
Bobby
Bobby
Brown.
Brown is missing though. He was
Hmm.
MIA.
Right. And then we get Brian coming in here like he the damn Terminator.
That was like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought about Terminator. That's the Incredible Hulk or Terminator or something
Yo, he
like that.
was kicking everybody behind them. Why he thought that he was gonna just run up in here and just take her out, like, but
This was the
okay.
energy he should have had for to go to Blaze like that and be like, "Yo, I don't know what your daughter doing, but they just beat my son up in jail. I don't
Right,
Exactly.
understand.
right, right.
Go to this man. That's your boy. You know him. Y'all have a rapport already. Yo, you need to get your daughter under control. It didn't even have to go here.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I agree.
But the daddy is
I
unreasonable
agree.
too. And I get that that's his child or whatever, but they in a whole different ball game. I be hating when people be standing up for their kids when they know they violating all the rules of the
Hmm.
game. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't get it. And she just get him, daddy. Like put him there, whatever
Oh
she
yeah,
Oh,
doing.
I
she
want
made
to
me
see a roasted
sick.
pig, but
I
not
want,
for nothing.
yeah,
I
Oh,
wasn't shocked. Like, this man is not about to let you do nothing to his daughter, regardless
right,
of what
right.
she did. Now, should he check her and get her behind? Absolutely, but he wasn't gonna let Brian do nothing to her. I never believed that
Yeah, I
for
can see any parent
anything.
like regardless, he
Yeah.
knows that she's wrong, but he's still I'm not I can put a bullet in here, but I'm not letting you do that.
Hmm.
You know, I
right.
can
You
see
ain't
that,
got no
yeah.
control over her though.
And I
That's
don't
the whole
even
problem.
think that um I agree with some of the people, even though I don't want to see it, that's saying that she could possibly take him out or he could get taken out
No,
trying to protect her, one or the other.
I want to see the
I
daddy
don't
take
think it's
her out.
gonna be the other way around, but I could be wrong. Anybody got
Yeah,
anything
I
to
don't
say
know how
about
it's gonna
this?
go, but I don't know how it's gonna go down. I just wanted to go down some kind of way. And I don't care who take her
Yeah.
out.
I'm just ready for her to go. With this,
Yeah,
this was
I
crazy
am
with
Any
the
too.
kind of
dog
way.
chasing
It
the
can go
car and
any
all of
kind of way.
that.
Yes, Shane, what Brian did was an emotional move. It was emotional.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with
He
that.
did not think that out at all. Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Anybody had
I
any
don't know who
thoughts
like
on
dogs.
Duffy getting snatched up by the
Oh
red
yeah,
dogs?
this was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weird part was the dog chasing the car.
That dog was going to jump up on the car. No, because I don't like them German shepherds. I
Look,
don't fool with them
all
type of
I
big old
thought was,
dogs like that. And
all I,
they vicious dogs, and they're not that they those are dogs that they use on trying to catch the slaves and all that kind. I don't
Hmm.
I don't like them type of dogs
German
with the fangs
Shepherd.
German shepherds with the fangs hanging out. No, them
Hmm.
dogs are crazy, and that I thought that dog was going that was like the bonding dog. I thought the dog was gonna
That,
jump on the car. Thank God Meech put his foot on that gas real fast.
he had to back out of there like Speed Racer.
Yeah,
The
right.
dog smelled the cocaine.
Hmm. But when they first
Oh,
pulled up, I didn't think the immediately as soon as that car pulled up in front of Duffy, I didn't think Red Dogs just quickly. I thought it was when remember Remy said, oh, it's on site. I thought
Yeah.
maybe it was Remy and them, Remy and his boys maybe found, it was going to
that's
Hmm.
be.
what I thought
That
at
was my
first.
first thought. Then when I
Yeah.
seen the people get out, then I said, oh no, these the Red Dogs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I was thinking that
Mhm.
too when they first pulled up.
I was
Like,
like,
oh
oh
shoot.
man, he about to get taken out right here.
Look at
Oh
her
my
lipstick
God.
she got on. She looked like she been had, look at her lips. The female.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
She was rough. She was the one who was pushing his face down into this
Yeah,
car,
she was rough and
and
tough.
they tore him up. They gave him a
Hmm
2-piece biscuit, fries, and soda, and the condiments and everything. They tore his they tore his face up. You know.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
did get a 2 piece and a biscuit.
Yes, right.
So Moochie,
Yes.
Lucille comes to talk. Well, I don't even know if you could say it was a talk.
Nah, I was like, you going to, I'm surprised she ain't trying to put that pill down her damn throat.
Wait a minute.
Right,
Who was
and washed
fine?
it down with the water.
Mosley the second said she was fine. Not gonna lie. Who you talking about? The red dog lady? Who was fine?
Ooh,
Cause
what are you talking about? Wait, wait,
I
wait,
know
wait,
he
wait.
said she was fine. Not gonna lie. Who you talking about? The red? I ain't look at her face. I don't know if she was.
Oh, she was cute. I just, it was a lipstick. I just was
Oh,
like,
okay. Oh, he
she
said
just
yeah.
looked like
Oh, he
she
said
meant
yeah. Okay.
business.
Oh,
I ain't
okay,
paying no attention. I
okay.
guess she was fine.
Nothing about how she looked.
Mm-hmm. Oh, go ahead, Moody. I'm
Um,
sorry. I mean, I just saw that comment and made me laugh.
Oh, I was saying with this, it looked like it looked like Lucille was going ready to put one of them birth control pills down her throat. But to
mm,
me, why? For one, I felt like Dr. Maurice Montclair should have had no business with this. She's been seeing. I'm sure she could have took her to a doctor where she had an examination and everything, where they
Right.
could figure out what is the right birth control for her.
Right, right. So you just gonna
It's not
give her a
only
random birth control
yeah,
injection?
and you're not even having to talk with her about protection and all of
Yeah.
that. It's other ways to handle birth control besides pills. And I
Mm-hmm.
think you need to be using all like the condoms and stuff like that. So
mhm.
that should have been brought up like besides the pills.
I didn't like the way the conversation went. I get the point. And I also think that BMF does things for convenience. So it was convenient and it helped the story would go to where they wanted it to have her
Right.
go get it from Dr. Maurice. We know in real life you would actually go to the doctor and they would have, explain things and give you different options and see what's best for you because not everything works with everybody. But I
Right.
do also feel like for this time, a lot of the girls was getting the pills and then sometimes they was having different effects. It was blowing them up and we could get into a whole nother story about that. But I feel like it's more about convenience, honestly, because certain things, baby, they definitely been just throwing in here for convenience. And we gonna get to another one they threw in for convenience later. But EJ, you had any thoughts on this? You on mute.
I did like how Lucille got her together and was like, "Look, if you got something to say, say Ma, I need to talk," which is the correct way. Nikki been a little fly, I understand why, but her mouth be a little fly sometimes. But I do think that the time frame that we're looking at and the fact that we know that Lucille Nim is having money issues and all types of stuff. I don't know what their insurance situation look like. I don't know exactly what they got going on, but I know that in a lot of times back in the day, sometimes people didn't go to the doctor and do all these extra things. Sometimes you just got handed some stuff and was like, look, you need to take this and
Yeah, that's true. That is
you
true.
know,
That's true
Yeah.
too.
but this day and time, ain't no way in the world I would
Yeah,
recommend
that's a good
anybody
point
do
Yeah.
there.
anything like that.
Hmm.
But
Shayna said, I hate that Lucille never thinks about what Nicole went through with her last boyfriend. Yeah, Shayna, I think it was like 2 episodes back. I was saying Nicole really could have used some therapy, but we know that people were not big on therapy during this time either. It was kind of like move along, get over it, type of vibes going on. We did
yeah,
discuss that.
I think
Hmm.
that we think of when we're talking about this show or just when everybody's talking about it, we keep thinking about it in terms of right now. I when I was young, I ain't never even thought about like I ain't never heard of ain't nobody mentioned no therapist. You know what I'm saying? My brother was killed in his car and that was traumatizing for
Mhm.
everybody. And ain't nobody thought about no therapy. Like it's just a lot of things happen,
Yeah.
and all you do is just move on. So we got to think
Hmm.
about their time frame and
Right.
that wasn't going to happen in that time
Mhm.
frame, especially we know they situation,
And
Right.
Right.
people, wait a minute,
financial
people,
situation.
and people still in the black community, people still not going to therapy like that now.
Yeah.
We are a small percentage that go to therapy.
That's true. I
Mhm.
ain't never been to
Yeah,
therapy.
that's even
Yeah.
still now. Even though there are
Yeah.
some of us that's going, but it
Yeah.
ain't a lot of us that's still going. And we ain't, no. A lot of people just think, no, they ain't talking to nobody, or I'll go to church, or I'll pray on it
That's
and
what it
stuff like
was.
that. And there's
People went
nothing
to
wrong with
church.
that part either, but you need a little more than that. Or I talked to my pastor. Pastor is not a therapist, but that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, so that absolutely right. Yeah, I always think I remember what time frame we in because
Mhm.
they yeah, and grabbing on her mouth like that, that's something my little father would have did. Who you think you talking to? You
Oh
Mhm.
better shut your
yeah.
mouth.
Mhm.
And when Nikki grabbed the phone, my mom
Mhm.
and them used to have me lie to people on the phone. And they be standing right there in my
Yup.
face.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh
they not home.
Right.
Oh, you
Mhm.
got the wrong number.
No,
Or
when she
all
told
kind of
her,
stuff.
like, first of all, don't talk to
Creditors
me
call
like
the
that.
house. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. This is the wrong address, wrong phone number, everything.
Right.
So I
Um,
mean,
when she told her, like, don't talk to me like that, girl. But if you got something to say to me, say, Ma, I want to talk to you. Do you got something to say? And Nikki said yes, and then she let her say what she had to say. So
but
I
it
did
was kind of slick
appreciate
in the
that.
mouth when she said
Yeah.
he feels more than I do. My
she, she
man,
she
I would
do
have got
be
popped
talking
in the mouth.
reckless though.
My
She do be
bottom lip
talking
would have been
reckless.
swole. Okay, who you think
Yeah.
he's talking to?
She do be talking reckless.
She be
Yeah,
real
Mhm.
yeah,
reckless.
yeah, yeah. No, come on. Mm-mm.
Oh wait, I went back. I
Oh,
wanted
wait
to
a minute
go
about the
forward.
did y'all bring up the part of her when she about her telling Nicole, I don't want you to be like me. And
And,
I don't want
and
you to be stuck. I thought that she realized what she said and caught herself because of it
Oh
probably
yeah,
hit
she
her
realized
Nicole's
that
feelings.
after. Yeah.
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 A lot of times you say
Mhm.
stuff and it slip out your mouth
Yeah.
and then because
Yeah.
I've had to apologize for saying stuff
Mhm.
to my own son.
Yeah,
Because
she
when you're in the heat of the
definitely
moment, you
realized it
mad.
after it came out her mouth. And
Yeah.
Nikki is like, listen, I don't want to be like you, or like Monique, or like Lori, or like LaWanda. Like, y'all have all
When she said
shown me.
Monique, rest in peace to her.
Yes, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to end up like that. So she
Yeah,
got
But
a
you
and
good
know
head
what's
Lori,
on
we
her
so
done forgot all
shoulders.
about Lori because we don't even see her no more.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's so funny about that is that she says that, and that's why I kind of understand where Lucille is coming from, the way she's doing it. Maybe not necessarily the approach, but once again, this is the approach that she knew to take. We do things of what we know based off of what we've been around and what we've learned, learned behavior. So, but what
Right.
I would say is this: is that I would say that when you think about when people say I don't want to be like this or that, 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, a lot of times people do repeat the same behaviors. So
Right.
it is very well possible that she could repeat some of these same behaviors as she don't you don't know. And so I give credit to Lucille for even trying to have a conversation, because shit, it's some people who ain't never had no conversation with their parents about none of this. Ain't nobody never walked in there and said nothing, didn't care, none of that. You know what I'm saying? None of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
my parents
true.
didn't sit and have conversations. No,
Yeah.
no, it was no sex conversation. It was none of that kind of stuff. Yeah, they didn't have
Mhm.
they can't because they old school. They older, so they wouldn't have no kind of
And y'all
conversation.
know these
Yeah,
kids be lying too. We know Nicole ain't lying because but sometimes these kids be lying. You be looking your people, your mama straight in the face and telling her you ain't doing nothing, and knowing goodness damn well you was just trying to do something. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Hmm. Well, they jumped. They they dropped Brian by the wayside.
Oh yeah, they dropped him like an old bag of trash.
Left him with his hammer and shoes.
Yeah, that's right. I know his shoes was like that. That's funny.
like take your ball headed self home.
Yeah, I mean that
Lord.
was funny. That was funny. Yeah, and then
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean just threw him like an old bag of garbage.
Mhm.
Mm, mm, mm.
So, what did y'all think about this conversation between Terry and Blaze? I'm gonna start with Inga, then we gonna work our way up.
Oh, I thought that this was a sensible conversation. Like Blaze wants the same thing Terry wants. He doesn't want bloodshed. he probably will do it if when he needs to do it, but he doesn't want bloodshed. He wants to make money. Let's make this money, and let's make the money without all the bodies and the pew pew and all these bodies, all these funerals that everybody in town had to go to. And so him and Terry are on the same page. So he really wants. That's why he said, I'm gonna talk to my daughter because I want. He just want to make money. He doesn't want to be. They don't want that heat on them with all those bodies. Getting on, taking people out. It's not going to help the business. It hurts the business. So I think these two should work together because they on the same page. But we know it's not going to go that way. But
EJ.
Okay, first and foremost, if you have not tried Blackberry Crown along with some Calypso and some Hypnotic, you should try it. It's a great drink. Cheers to that. Anyway, y'all, yes, I thought this was a great conversation, but too bad his daughter just does not listen. What up, Brillo? His daughter just doesn't listen. He
Hey,
has no
Brillo.
control, and we're learning that a lot in this episode, that he really does have no control. I initially thought that he had control over her in the sense that he could say something and she would listen, but we know now that that is not the case. And although he wants to go this route, he knows that that's not how it's finna go. When he say he gonna have see, if he had control, he would have just said, "Done. It's done." Say less, whatever the lingo is. That would have been that conversation. But that wasn't the conversation because he knew he couldn't promise that because he had no control over her.
That's the fact. Moochie, tell the people what you think about what's going on here with Terry and Blaze. But we got 74 in the building. Shout out to Brillo. So tell the people what they can do too while you at it.
All right, hit the like, hit the share, put us up in that algorithm, y'all. So we're gonna listen with this. I like the fact that Terry came there as a man and spoke to him. I know this was Marquisha's whole thing. But she led him in the right direction. This is the only time I like things about her because she is very business minded. She is very business minded, but I like the way this conversation went between these two. And I think because of what she did at the end, I don't want to put my track shoes on. I feel like they might end up working together. I really do think I agree with you on that, Inga. I think they might end up working together. I think he might turn his head and let Terry handle his business, or he might turn the blind eye and let Brian do his thing.
wait, man, I just gotta acknowledge Steve because
Brillo.
this is for
Wait a minute. Sorry.
and I want to acknowledge Steve because this is for EJ. Did we just get a Hypnotic ad midstream? Hypnotic is good now, so if y'all ain't tried it, y'all get some. Yeah.
Brillo. Trash Keisha is an ass. That's what she is. Okay, we're gonna get into her a little bit more a little later. I'm just saying.
She's the
Okay?
ass. Yeah, right.
Shout out to Steve, $2 super chat. Yes.
Yeah, asset to what?
Okay, Steve, listen.
Asset to what? Riding that D? That's the one thing she asset for. Yeah, what's your asset for? Yeah, she did. Okay,
God.
I'm gonna give her a teeny little check. Just a teeny little check for the information that she did give. Same like with the other girl.
I have been giving her credit.
Give a teeny little check just for that. But outside of that, Marquisha and Angel can go both in the fire. That I'm going to do a video and throw both of their behinds in the fire.
Right.
I'm building up my fire list. Okay. I ain't forgot about it.
Yeah, she been helping with things. Obviously, she know the game from being with Boom, and she said she was putting him on to a lot of stuff, and he never gave her credit for it. But we know the flip side, and it's like at least that's the least you could do. Okay, he says the least you could wish me luck. At least she could get her ass up and make herself.
She could wish me luck. That's right. That's right.
Now. This lady came back knocking at the damn door again, and now
she's a pain in the behind.
This is a respectable
They need to have a.
community.
They need to get a dog and stick this dog on this lady every time she come over.
I know, right?
That part, Inga.
Mm-mm.
I was
So,
side eyeing all of
No,
them.
but she'll try to sue.
mhm.
Yeah, right, right.
So Terry did actually take Meech's advice. I like this part. Anybody had
Kinda.
any thoughts on this?
He kind of took his advice.
Yeah.
Meech is cheap no matter how you put it. I said, did he put them in the nosebleed seats? What in the ham sandwich is he doing? Like, Meech
Yeah,
would have put them on the floor. Meech would have got them floor seats.
the
Yeah,
double
you
G,
know Meech
the
with
double
him.
G. That's at
He
the
was a
back, and
double
your back is
G.
in the wall.
Right.
They like
Listen,
this.
I ain't gonna lie. My dad and my brother is cheapskates like this. This is what they would have did.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the game. You can see. You look at the jumbotron.
Yeah, it'd be you better off watching the TV at home. You know.
Yeah, I can't do
Yeah,
those seats up in the sky. I'm scared of heights. I don't like those. So don't get me no seats
and
up.
Shane is right. That's why Meech is the leader between the
Yeah,
two.
of
Yeah, right.
course. Of course.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And they do, and everybody respects Meech. You
Hmm.
Hmm.
know.
And
But they
Trash
was
Keisha,
happy with this. Like they all got up and got their jackets. They was having a little moment until they said, "Damn, we all the way up there. Do they even have seats there?"
With
I
these
thought
dudes,
that
they
was
just so happy.
funny.
They probably just so happy to be up in the place. That's all.
Hmm.
You know. Um.
Lord. So
That's where it started. The first episode. Remember they went to
mhm,
the Pistons game.
mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So Meech has a conversation with Remy's number two. What y'all think about him,
I trust
Moochie?
him so far.
Well,
I
Okay.
trust him
Claude
so
is his
far.
name, right? Claude.
Claude, I trust him so
Yeah.
far. I think he's all right. He's looking at the logic in all of this and thinking about the big picture, making money, and not about who's in charge. He's all right with being a number two as long as he's respected.
And he
exactly.
doesn't want any bloodshed too. That's another person. So you got Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
So if he just got to get everybody on, Meech is trying to get everybody on board. That's why
Yeah.
Remy got to go.
Right.
Exactly. Because that's been his MO, the entire time. And that's why Atlanta is a little tricky because, everybody ain't just kind of falling in line the way they fell in line in Detroit, and they don't
Mhm.
see the bigger picture. But this guy
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
seeing it, like after what happened to their neighborhood, people like people care about their neighborhoods regardless of what these neighborhoods look like. That's their neighborhood. That's their home. That's where they're at. And all these people, innocent people, were unalived because we couldn't. We brought this to them. We said we were supposed to protect them, and now you want to go all rah rah. Nah, let's make this money. Forget all of this other stuff. Let's do this. It made
Yeah.
sense. Everything he was saying. Get the better product, get the money up, and you combine both of us together. We can take out Glock and them. Like
Mhm.
Hmm.
Right. Right. Right.
take
Right.
Exactly.
out
It
the
makes
bigger threat.
perfect sense.
Okay. But
Um,
I was just gonna
Kelly
read that one
says,
too,
I trust Floyd
then
too.
Demarcus.
He seems sensible.
But then Demarcus said, "Can
Mosley
you trust?
says,
But can you really
seems
trust
like a
him?"
good brother, but he's not loyal though. And DeMarcus, yeah, that's true too, because he ready to turn on Remy. But I mean, I get it. Remy's being dumb. I mean, sometimes you just gotta go with the smarter,
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
but
otherwise he gonna end up unalive. Let's just think about it
mm-hmm,
like this. I'm gonna be thinking about what's gonna happen to me in the long run. Because if I follow blindly behind you and you trying to win this war that we really can't win, we don't have the numbers to do so. You sitting up here saying we could get these other, and we don't even know if we're gonna be able to get them Atlanta
yeah,
cruisers.
and not only did y'all lose people in the battle, he said people are leaving and going to Glock. So you're losing people because they don't even think you can do it, and they going to the other
Mm-hmm.
side.
Right.
Come
Okay,
on
so
now.
so
Exactly. You losing people because they got taken out in that last squad thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like the other ones is like, you know what, F it. I'ma just go with him. We already outnumbered and he don't even he just ready to go at everybody. So we leaving. We gonna be with Key.
Okay. So do y'all think that Claude is going to make it, or he might get
He
Remy might
might get
catch?
got.
He
Yeah,
might
he
get
is.
got if
Yeah.
Remy find out about this deal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
But I do feel like somebody got to go. We got
Yeah,
Glock and Remy at this point, who
yeah.
are both ops, and I feel like one of them is gonna have to go.
Hmm.
So, it,
Well,
it,
I know when we was on the last live, I said I think Glock is gonna go in 10. Remy, he's the weakest link right now to me. I mean, him and Bryant is dumb to me. Like people were saying before, is Bryant gonna team up with Terry? I just never saw it because he's such a jack behind, and you see what he did as soon as he sees him at the freaking funeral. You don't deserve to be on the same soil as my son. Like, if you don't get the hell out of here, oh,
Mhm.
child.
yeah, that
Right.
was crazy to me. I'm like the same soul as your son who unalived somebody
Mm-hmm.
else kid. Like, I'm gonna keep coming back to that because y'all know I love Kevin. I got nothing but love for Kevin, and I feel empathy for him. But we got to think about, there was another child that was taken out, and Brian keeps acting like he's just above everything. Everybody
And
is somebody's
and and
child.
and even though Kevin did a bad thing, but that's still I'm still putting it all on I'm still putting majority of all that on Bryant. He
I mean,
doesn't take up
he
responsibility.
get
Yeah,
80.
he doesn't take responsibility for
He don't take
anything.
responsibility.
Yeah, absolutely. So Blaze having this conversation with his daughter, that was just a complete. I wanted him to punch her in her damn throat. I'm sorry,
Me
she was
too. Me
being
too.
disrespectful as hell.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anybody got anything to say
She
about this
was being
conversation?
disrespectful the way she talked to him.
Can
I didn't like
somebody
how she
get rid
talked.
of her man bun, that wig bun she got on? That's what I got to say about that, because it was just too much. And then when he talked about how he sent, and it just goes to show once again, we have another show where people are doing something that they didn't necessarily have to do when they were given other opportunities, but they do it because it's what they want to go down that lane. Tariq did it. We saw Kanan did it. And then we have this right here where she did the same thing. He talked about all the different things that he put her in. If anybody knows about the Jack and Jills, all this stuff is elite stuff. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no this elite, you gotta have money type of stuff to be in these type of debutantes and all that type of
Right.
stuff. But yet, look, and then she keeps saying, but this is who I am. And I get that sometimes your parents don't want to see who you are, especially when it comes to people that are, in this time especially. But at the same time, what I saw was an idiot. What I saw was somebody who don't listen. What I saw was somebody who want to be a boss and trying to pretend to be a boss and trying to prove something, but you're going about it the wrong way. Like, the deal with Terry was the most logical, sensible deal. You need pure weight. He has pure weight. He is the connect. All you got to do is go on and live life. Do what the hell you doing. But y'all don't even have to have a beef. There's no reason for the beef. It's no reason for it. It's stupid.
Exactly. And she talking about, oh, I'm not surprised. I knew he was gonna come to you because you a man. It has nothing to do with being a man. It's because you stupid.
It's not even because she's stupid. Terry has the better product.
Mm,
No, but I
Terry
mean,
has the better product. And remember, she was trying to get weight from the beginning of the season. That's why she
exactly.
took out. That's why she took out Kanon's ex. So she's not even thinking about money at this point. This is all her ego that's being damaged, and that's why she coming at him.
and Shayna just made a good point too. Every time someone doesn't agree with her, she brings up the fact that she's not a man. I
Yeah, so she's the
She has
problem with
identity.
that.
She has identity crisis, and she's has her own issues. You know.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
nobody's saying that. Like, nobody has disrespected her on that level about her not being a guy. Even when she goes to fight her own dude, she did that because she was trying to prove something, and he kept
Mm-hmm.
saying like he didn't want to
Right.
hit her. Like, they recognize that you are not a man. Like, everybody can
Nah, but
recognize
didn't
that.
Terry say I'm coming to you man to man?
Shit, and that's what I was gonna say. They recognize it, but they trying to fit in your lane because Terry said that shit and he thought about it. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think the father probably cares that much about that. He cares. I'm just assuming, guessing this, that he just cares more about the the way she's moving out here in these streets.
That's what he
And
told
and
her. He
and
like,
the
I just
problems that
wanted
she's,
you to be the best, and right now you're the worst. You're literally messing up everything.
he said over 25 years of relationships. He said that's why
Yeah,
you need to go in and make nice to all these people in here. And I agree with young boy.
exactly.
Henry is a waste of a character. This is
Yeah,
just stupid.
I agree. Hey, what's up, young boy? Thanks for coming through. We said Henry is a waste of a
Hey, what's up?
character. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, she
So at
is.
this point, this is when because Child Duffy, they couldn't get a hold of him for a minute. He finally was out. Bobby Brown finally showed back up, and we finding out because Child Angel had went and did a little strip
That was
job
wild. That
to get
that
to
the
get
picture with the man
info.
going.
Yeah. And we find out that now Greeny over here trying to blame Meech for Big Mike and say that's his body. So now Meech got to go ahead and take a trip, to St. Louis, which he was trying to get there anyway. But now he got to go a little faster because the block is hot.
Mhm.
And he lets all of them know what his moves is. And then Angel proceeds to say, "Can I go with you?" Oh, Lord of mercy. Angel,
She
angel,
dropped the
angel,
ball. She
angel,
dropped the
angel.
ball on this
Angel's fool. Her problem was is that she thought that she was dealing with a regular type of ninja. Let me say ninja, and Meech
Mm-hmm.
wasn't that at all. He completely different. She thought that if she pulled that mess of going to somebody else, he was gonna care. But all he saw that was a sign of disrespect and disloyalty, and he cares about loyalty far more than he cares about anything. And Meech is in the TV show has always been he give people second chances. He give people chances, but that was so hella disrespectful. Ain't no way in the world you getting another chance. And I like the way he handled it.
one.
I
Me
just need you
too.
to
Yeah.
be
Very
gone when
calm. He didn't curse her out. He
just I need you to
didn't
be
yell. He
gone.
wasn't disrespectful. But I agree with Demarcus. I thought he was gonna say, Tina, do work. Handle this
Nah, that don't even
Nah,
BITCH.
seem like
he wasn't gonna do all
Nah,
that.
he not. He
Yeah.
not violent like that.
No.
But
He
that's
Mm-mm.
not
what I
violent
would have
like that.
done.
He just
Yeah.
he just know. Look, now I know I can't mess with you no more.
Yeah.
Be gone. You
Yeah.
And
can't
now
stay
she
here
put
no more.
herself in
Find somewhere
jeopardy.
else to go. She did.
Yeah, she's gonna get something way worse than a bottle over her head at this point. She
Yeah.
literally put
Yeah.
herself in jeopardy.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
stupid. All you
She
had to
was
do
very
was wait a
stupid.
month for him to come back. Like it
You
wasn't
got
that
a
you get
big
to
house
stay in
to
this
live
house,
in,
go to
food,
work,
Exactly.
you
you
got
know,
And he was
protection.
piecing you off money. So
you
you
got
can't tell me you spent
Exactly.
that
you
money
got
already because you've been staying here. Anytime Meech asked her to do something, he was peeling off some bread to get to her.
plus
Right.
Her
she could
own
stay in
money
a big
now too.
house.
And she was
She got
making her
protection
own money.
and
Mm-hmm.
got her own yeah, she had everything going for and she messed this up. Now he said you need to be find your own place to live now. So go to the
Yeah,
shelter
I
and
agree,
find someplace
Steve.
to
I
live.
always said from the beginning, as long as she stayed with me, she was gonna be safe. The minute that she ain't underneath him is the minute we gonna see her floating with the fishes, child.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I'm
And
ready
I don't
for
even think
bye.
that she is a finesser. I think that she thought that she could pull that crap that some
Yeah,
women
she
try to
did. She
pull.
thought that he was gonna be like, "Oh, well, come with me." But of
Yeah.
all the
And it
people you
She
could
backfired.
have said, you played yourself.
she
Yeah,
made the mistake thinking that Meech is like Terry. Terry would have
right,
fell for that.
right.
Not Meech.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how he said
It's
you always getting what did he say about when he gets tail? It's like he be in the clouds or
Yes,
something.
yes,
mhm.
yes.
So it's just
No,
like
because Meech
he
is
don't let
focused
that
on
cloud his
business,
judgment.
not the tail.
Mm-hmm.
Meech is focused on
Absolutely.
business, not the focus on the
Hmm.
women.
Yeah,
You see, he got
yeah.
babies back in Detroit. He don't spend no time with, so he ain't focused.
Exactly.
He ain't focused on that. He's focused on making the money, and he'll
Yeah,
deal with all the other stuff, the relationship stuff later. That's not
right.
Yeah.
All
Terry is
she had
different.
to do is chill. Like, what is the problem,
That's
girl?
it. I would
Yeah,
have been
she
like,
dropped
I'll
the
see you
ball.
when you
She
get
dropped the
back,
bag. She
boo.
dropped everything.
Right.
I
Yeah,
guess
she
Mm-hmm.
did
whatever
drop the ball
whatever
with this
Meech
one.
had hanging in them pants, she couldn't live with for even a month or so.
No,
But
Steven,
I think she got she got
Stephen
issues.
Harris. No, Angel will. I predict she gonna be gone next episode, or at least by 8, 7, 8. She gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see her being around.
Yeah. Yeah, Meech is
I hope we
definitely
don't even
gonna
see it no
keep
more.
his eyes
I hope
on the
that was the last
prize.
time we see it. Be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't need to
so
see it no more.
we'll hear about something or we'll see something. But oh child. Lucille in here, hands in, nails done, everything did. Okay. Charles said, I will be waiting for you, baby. I'm gonna give you the time you need to do what you need to do.
He's, I'm gonna give you all the space, and but that's not
Woo!
that could go another way though. I can give you all the space,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
yeah, and then he backs away
Lucille
altogether.
on this day, y'all. And they was playing my song. I wanna thank you, Heavenly Father. Okay,
I
y'all.
know.
What did y'all think about this one? Moochie, what was happening here? Oh God, this is so nice. It's
Oh,
so beautiful.
I'm mad at her that she kissed him in public like that. Um, it's just like she's acting like a teenager. She really is. She's carrying on like she's not married anymore. I think she already checked out the marriage long ago. I think she feels like she's gonna have a life with this dude, and I think she's in for a rude awakening.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I think she's torn with I think she sees the life she could have had, but yet her and Charles have a lot of history together and they have a lot of time together. So there's no love lost between her. Like she loves Charles. We can see that. We can see the way she looks at him, the way that you know what I'm saying? Like you can still see it, but when she looks at this guy, she sees what could have been. And I'm with you, Moochie. I don't trust the doctor. I feel like there's something going on with the doctor. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I just something about him just doesn't feel right to me. And it's for the very reasons that I said earlier, which is I feel like once you I just feel like if she says that she's married, if you know she's married, I know she says she's separated, but I need y'all to be separated, like divorced. Like
That's not separated.
I
That's
can't
not
entangle.
separated.
I can't entangle. Well, I can't say what they idea of separation is because if I ain't got no money and I don't want this ninja no more, but I ain't got nowhere to go, nigga, we separated. Don't touch me. Don't hang out with me. But you
But
stay on
she
your
still
side and I'm gonna
I
stay on
agree
my
with you.
side.
No, I agree with you. Because he could be sleeping on the sofa and I'm in the room, or he in the basement, I'm upstairs. I agree with that because you can't afford to, especially they still got a young child. They can't break up the house right now. I understand. But she's still sleeping with him too. She's still sleeping
That's
with
the
Charles.
problem. She shouldn't have never slept with him. When she slept with him, that's where the issue come in at. But just as far as this is concerned, I just think she's looking at what could have been and she sees something that she thinks is going to be better. But the grass is not always greener on the other
Now
side, you
sometimes
know?
it's mud
And
over
you
there.
know, Charles,
Mhm.
I'd rather be with the one I know than the one I don't know because shit, you don't know what that is. And what you say, Tamika, who showed up? Who is that right there?
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
representative. That's
Okay.
The
right.
You already know what
representative.
Charles is.
And that mask was slowly coming up, just like we was talking about with Kimber the other night. He was giving me red flag, red flag, red flag. When he said
Mm-hmm.
she telling him, Charles does still live in the house. Even though we're separated, this is new. And I do have history of marriage and we have 3 kids together. This dude said, what about our history? That was enough for
Yeah,
me
high
right here.
school.
No
What
High
the hell are
history,
school.
you
bruh.
That was
talking
40
about?
years ago. High school. The last time you saw
None.
him, it was prom. Come
That
on,
was enough
Lucille.
for me to say that he don't give a F.
He
Yeah.
don't give a
Now
F.
That
that's
was
enough for me
enough
to
for me
say.
to say he wants somebody that is really not available that can hook up.
I'm telling y'all, he
Exactly.
You
got a wife or
understand?
something.
I
Yes.
Something
think
he
he's. I
got.
think he's saying no, but he did tell her he never married.
I don't
He
Is
got
he?
believe
something.
him. I don't
Oh,
believe
he
him.
said
I
that. He
don't
said
believe him
He,
either.
yeah,
he
he
said
did say
I
that.
don't
He
oh
said
he
he
just said
been
I
with a
don't
lot
believe
of
it.
women, but none of them have been her.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I don't believe he probably got a wife and
Mhm.
5, 6 kids. I don't believe it. Because remember that he don't live in Detroit, right? Don't he live in
Exactly.
Yeah, I think he
Cleveland?
just visiting, if I'm not mistaken. Like he's
Right,
on some kind of
absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's a visiting
Yeah.
doctor. Yeah, right. Yeah, red
Yeah.
flags. Yeah, where the flags
Yeah.
at? Red flags.
He if he's visiting, he's trying to hit it and quit it, y'all.
yeah.
He trying to get
Exactly.
some of it before he go out of town.
And
That's my thought.
and right now her panty
Exactly.
drawers is real wet and wringing out on the
Uh-huh.
ground because when she looked over at him when he was helping Lawanda with the baby, she really turned on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Listen,
and of course that was another convenience because baby, we can't get no damn ambulance. We gotta get the card and we gotta call Dr. Maurice and he gotta come and deliver the damn baby. So the date got interrupted. But speaking of bitch, Lord of mercy.
This, I know. Here she go again, talking about she an asset, Brillo. Here we. She don't care nothing about his kids,
be an
nothing
ass.
about nothing. You know.
Take off
She's
the
talking about, oh,
et.
we gonna go on a vacation. I want. We got to go away on a vacation, just us two, just us, only us two. And he
A
said, yeah.
long vacation, she said.
He
A
told her,
long
he said, well,
vacation.
Lawan, he said, sure, we can do something after Lawanda had a baby. And her whole face looked like somebody threw a snowball in her face. You know, she
I
was
agree
like,
with this too, Suburbia. Dr. Maurice could be messing with Lucille to get back at Charles. I definitely. He
I can
giving
see
me a
that.
lot of vibes of crazy, deranged, stalker, all of it. I just don't trust this man. But anyway, carry on about Trash Keisha. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
"Mm,
She is trash.
okay."
To me, with this, I was so pissed off that she did the thing with the phones. And this right here, that's what made me can't stand her even more. But I was happy when that phone rang in the restaurant. She's not excited about his restaurant. He's
And that
trying
was
to show
wrong,
her.
Moochie. Moochie, that's
Yeah.
wrong. Somebody turning off your beeper and your cell phone, and so that I
He
done
said he
told
would
you
have
that she was
thrown some
going to.
tokens at her for the bus.
I told you that the Lawanda about to have a baby any minute now.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to keep the phone, and then you gonna turn it off. You think you slick, you know?
Hey, Amina.
She
Hey,
pissed me
Amina. Seen
off
that?
so bad with this. What's up, Amina? Oh, child. I was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
angry at her. She talking about, oh, let's go on a vacation. Let's get away. And he was like, that's cool. That sounds nice. But right now, Lawanda's going to burst any minute now. So I can't go nowhere. The way she stopped and looked at him all evil and he just was still smiling, don't even notice it. I'm
And
just like,
and what I'm gonna say is one last thing in the EJ. She thinks she was going to a fancy steakhouse or a seafood restaurant, and her ass going to get cornbread and collard greens and sweet potatoes and fried chicken. She was
No,
pissed. I'm sorry.
look,
I
it
would have.
has some calamari
It's some
there.
Kool Aid. Go
listen, his grandma's
ahead, EJ. I'm
cornbread.
sorry.
And she like, oh, girl. Oh, Lord.
I was disgusted with her with this scene. This is how you know that she really don't care about him like that.
Mm-mm.
To
Absolutely.
me, this showed me everything this episode. From how she carried on with when he woke up from that dream,
Mm-hmm.
this car scene with how she acted towards. She said, "Let's take a long vacation," knowing damn well this baby's on the way.
Right.
Knowing darn well this is why I can't. I know she called CPS. I know she called CPS. You
Yes,
can't tell me no different. With all of this, just said it all to me. Thank you for the super chat.
I agree. EJ was trying to say
Uh,
something. Go ahead, EJ. I'm
let
sorry.
me
No,
see.
I was just gonna say that what's even not even just the fact that he's about to have another child and that you turned his beeper off and all that stuff is whack, but he's right in the middle of a big situation with Henry and trying to take control, trying to take leadership of his crew. And why would you want him to leave right in the middle of all of this? Like right now we're in a transitional period where we just came from Meech being the man here, and now you've kind of taken the reins and everybody's trying to look up to you as a leader. Like
Mhm.
you think so, and that's why I say that she keeps trying to put in his head, you're a boss, you're a boss, you're a boss. And I don't think she really realizes what comes with that. Maybe Boom had her, like maybe she don't, I don't know. It's like she just don't get it. Like
Yeah,
she
she
don't
definitely
get
want
it.
to separate him from his family. And although I know it's other factors that come into play when they separate, I do believe she's a big part of it. She don't
Hmm.
want him with his mother, his brother, his father, his
No.
sister, his cousin, his
And
kids.
him and
She
Meech
want
are
him
a
all
duo. They are a
yeah.
team. I agree with you, EJ. Him and Meech are a team. He's not the boss and be out there on his
Mm-hmm.
own. He still have to all decisions they have to him and Meech have to make together. You know, but she don't get that. And Shayna,
Yeah.
look at Shayna's comment.
1 minute. Shout out to Steve, $5 super chat. He says, did she not tell Charles just once more? I'm glad y'all over it, but Lucille hasn't worked through it. Team Lucille. Listen. I get what she told Charles, and I did appreciate her being honest and saying, "Listen, I'm going out on a date." She ain't lie about it, but at the same time, you saying one thing and doing another thing. Like I do get it. I told y'all I've been there before. I had the blast from the past and did the shoulda, coulda, woulda, and maybes and all
We
of that.
all done did that. Yes.
But you still gotta make your decision too. Okay. What was it, Shayna?
Yeah, she was Terry is an easy lick for
Terry
her.
is, oh yeah, easy lick for her. Who's saving her from the situation? Yes, yes,
Yeah, he
yes,
did save her from her situation with Boom. Yeah.
yes.
So,
Hmm. I definitely agree with that.
And I
Maybe
Lala
she's
trying
trying
to
to
be
make.
like Griselda, please. She ain't being like no damn
oh
Griselda.
hell
She's
no.
just trying to maintain that lifestyle, so
Yeah,
she
she
don't care.
definitely trying to
She does not
maintain it.
care about Luanda. She does not care about
Right.
Meech and Terry's relationship. She is trying to do anything to isolate him and get him to where she can still maintain that lifestyle, keep that
Mm-hmm.
house and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She's not even watching her children. To me, it's
Yeah.
like
yeah,
we ain't even
she's
seeing
never
them like
with her
that no
Yeah,
more.
you
kids.
don't
Yeah.
even got your
Living in that
kids.
house.
She's never have her
Yeah,
children.
you
You
don't
don't
got your kids. That would be a sign for me right there. First things I look at when I'm dating a man is his relationship. If he have kids, I want to know what your relationship with your kids is. I want to know relationship with your mama, your sister. Like that's things you look at. I feel like a man should be looking at that too. Like, girl, you never got your kids. No wonder you over here talking about some damn vacation. Like, go get your
Hmm.
damn kids and have a vacation with them. Sure.
and look at Kevin's mother didn't have, so she probably was out there pussy popping in the street too, because she ain't have her game. You know, like she decided him over the and she got nerve to get
Right.
upset with Brian. But come on,
Right.
it was you, because even if you do give your child to the dad, and I agree that boys need to be with their dads, you know, if and all that kind of stuff. I agree on that, but you never but you don't check on them. You don't never be sent, you know.
But we
They should
don't know
Yeah.
that.
the
That's the
writing
whole
should have
thing.
they should have
Is that
showed us
Yeah.
this in the writing.
Yeah,
That's
because
all.
that's
we're
the way
They
they
didn't
assuming.
give
put
us
it.
that
We really
information.
don't have any of the damn
We're assuming that we
details.
don't know that.
It's
Yeah, we
just
just
like,
assume that. No, I'm just saying that I wish that we had seen all the
yeah, I
stuff.
wish we would
You
have been
know,
able to
at
see
least
more of
a
it
little
too.
smidgen of it. They didn't give us much,
Hmm.
so that's
Yeah,
why
they
I wish.
didn't.
Yeah, and
They
I agree with
definitely
Moochie here. She
didn't.
said the cook dropped a dime on Terry. Yes, he did.
Child, listen. This whole scene was chaotic. It was so much stuff happening in this. Amuchi, girl, take it away, honey. Take it away. Take it away. Drop the hammer down.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
You on mute, sweetie.
You on mute.
I felt bad for Charles, but I know he did his dirt. But this is like, yo, he's it was like he was emasculated again in his own home. I'm sorry, like, yo, you got your yeah, I don't even your son's girlfriend delivering the baby in y'all living room while someone that is courting your wife.
That part.
And she's in awe over him, and he sees it. He's probably like, that's the way she used to look at me. He's seen that, and then you could see he looked like, I think I'm gonna lose this one.
Yo, BMF was definitely being messy, and this, like I said, was another convenience that he had to be called there. He had to be the one to deliver the baby. Nicole still had the card. Is this the card that Lucille was holding when she was about to go downtown?
Yeah,
Child,
yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
listen,
You
like
don't
Yeah,
want
what
to
is
touch
the
that card.
that's what I want to know. Did she get that card from underneath Lucille
Yeah, she
pillow?
said it was on
She
the
said it was on the
She
nightstand.
was trying
She
nightstand.
said
to
it was
have
on the
She
happy
said it
time
nightstand.
was
with
on the
herself
nightstand.
She said it was on
before
the
Charles,
her and
nightstand.
Charles
But it's
got
the
it
same.
in.
It's the same business card. It's the same card. I have to agree with Young Boy, and I usually don't most of the time. But I'm tired of Lawanda too. Like I really want LaWanda to just leave Terry alone at this point.
Oh yeah.
Stop fooling
Yeah,
with him now.
but why y'all mad at Lawanda though? Because she
Not
trying to keep
mad
her
at her. I just
family
want her
together.
to. I'm not
I'm
mad. I
not
just want
mad at
her
her.
to.
I just
You
want
got
her to
the
make
two
the right
kids now.
decision and
Leave them
walk away
alone.
from
He
him
gonna
because
take
he
care of his
keep going back and forth between them. You
Yeah,
gotta
the
be the
thing
one to cut
is,
it off.
the
Yeah,
thing that I could
the woman
say
got to
is
take some
that
responsibility too. She
the
got to cut
thing
it
that
off with
I
him at
could
this
say
point.
is he told Markeisha the truth. She know what time it is, and
Lawanda don't.
therefore she have to deal with it as it comes. But Lawanda has been lied to. But
That
at the
part.
same time, Lawanda also took him back crazy fast. And I get it, you pregnant, blah, blah, blah. But it was funny to me because when Charles first walked in the door and she thought that was Terry, maybe it was because she still was, in labor. She was like, T, like if she was, waiting and wanting him to be there with her. But then the minute the baby was already out and she was
He's
holding the
still the
baby,
father of
she
the
was like,
child.
get away from me. I know where you was at. The cook already spilled it. I was like, not the cook, freaking
When
snitching.
he trifling, you still want him up. You just because you're emotional. You're going through hormonal
Yeah,
stuff
you
now.
very
You still
emotional.
want the
Yeah.
father and child there, but that does,
Yeah.
no. But she
Yeah.
knew what he was about prior, before
Right.
all of this. I mean, last season we all talked about this. It's
Yeah.
she has to now. That
She
is
do.
the second
She
baby.
do
She got
know.
to
I
cut it
mean,
off
you
now.
know how that goes when you be first in
Terry is
love
not
with
going to change,
somebody
so
and you
she has to
having
change.
baby with them and child. I don't know how many times I took my damn son father back, so I
Oh
ain't
That's
gonna
yeah,
what
me
act.
I'm
too.
saying.
Listen, you know.
I
Yeah,
told
I'm
y'all
just
my little
saying.
ordeal the other night, so y'all know. But what I was gonna say is this: I feel like with this whole situation, Terry should have he should have been there. He should have been there, and he probably came there smelling like smelling like her perfume and everything. You know how we smell everything when you like that.
No,
Get out of here smelling like
but the
another
chef
woman.
Joe told everything. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
That's how
that's
she found out.
that chef got to get fired. And the cook.
I just want her to like just leave him alone at this point because
Yeah, she
they're
need to
gonna
move
keep
on.
going
Find
back
her.
and forth.
She need to move on. Find her a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
the thing is
I
that we
Hopefully
wonder
never.
she
how he gonna
will.
take it.
Once she take time for herself and her kids, she got a brand new baby. Then I'm sure she will move on, and then hopefully he ain't gonna be thinking he can keep on sliding on over there. Um, I do
Yeah.
want to talk about the some stuff that was happening with Nicole and him Charles having to check him a little something something. But before we do that, we got 102 in the building. Thank y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all hit the likes on all the channels if you can. We appreciate you. Moochie, let them know what they can do for us, girl.
Put us up in that algorithm, y'all. Ew.
So, any thoughts on Nikki flew up them damn stairs? She said, I ain't got it to do, baby. The way her face looked when that baby was
That baby look like a little alien baby coming out of
Oh
Oh,
God.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
That's a good birth control right there.
right.
Like,
Control ever.
Also the doc telling Terry's son, you need to calm down. Anybody want to talk about?
go ahead, EJ.
Oh, it just didn't sit well with old Charles. And I don't think he meant it in the way of son like that. I think it was more like son, like how older people be saying son to people, but Charles wasn't trying to hear that bull crap.
Hmm.
It was already an awkward enough situation.
Everybody's emotional. Everybody in the room is
Yeah, it
emotional.
was
Yeah.
just a lot. That was a whole lot going on in that one scene. But I did I love the Nicole part. I felt like that was like a little comic relief to take away from everything that had just happened when she ran up them stairs and popped that pill. She was like, forget this. But yeah, I don't know. I'm interested in seeing how this whole situation with Charles and the doctor, if they're gonna have a talk or what is it gonna be? I just really need to move on from this story because like I said, the doctor something ain't right with him, and I just need us to move on from this. But it got to come to a head. So you know, so I'm just waiting to see how it's gonna come to a head. Shoot.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm just want to clarify. I'm not EJ. I'm not mad with I can't speak for young boy. I'm not mad with LaWanda. I just want her to now say, okay, this is the third, fourth, or fifth, or sixth time that you done disrespected me. I'm tired of this now. Now we got to co-parent these kids, but outside of that, there's no more relations. Don't be laying up in my bed and all that other stuff. You know.
Yeah, and I get it's easy for, like when you be looking on the outside, but I don't know how many times, like when it comes to these baby daddies, I know a lot of people that done went back to their baby daddies like a ton of times. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
something
Right.
about some people have this idea. Like I know for me, I had an idea that I wanted a whole family. Like my
Mm-hmm.
father was when him and my mom got divorced, I always knew that I never wanted my kids to not have two parents. So you just want
Hmm.
it to work. You
Yeah,
want to make it work no
I did
matter
it with
what.
my
it happens.
ex-husband. I kept going.
It
I went back a
definitely
couple times,
happens.
and then I found out, I was like, enough of this, because
And
you ain't
she'll
changed.
get it.
Because
She'll
after a while, I said
eventually
you ain't
leave.
changing, so I got to
Yeah,
change.
she'll
So
get it.
that's how
She'll
it's
get
going.
it.
She'll
Yeah.
get it.
Hmm.
And she's pretty, and you can tell that she will get it. She
Yeah.
just thought that they had got back together. She really is the one that's in the
Hmm.
dark in this. Marquisha, she seemed to know, but she is in the dark.
Yeah.
She think that he on the up and up.
Right. Yeah,
And she
definitely.
thinks she won. I think
He
she
gonna
like,
sit there and
I
tell
got it.
her, EJ. He tells her, "What are you talking about? I'm out here trying to make money for us and all that." He said, "No, your cook done gave you up." You know.
Okay. He was
Yeah.
still lying. Inga, exactly. He still lied about it right then. He just
She ain't even gonna
Hmm.
But
wait
she
to
wasn't laying on
sit
that
on the
floor.
right day. She went upstairs and took
If she
that
wasn't laying
pill
on
and
that floor,
swallowed it
she would
without
have
She
been
no
under
took
the
that
water.
thing
blanket.
so damn fast, baby.
Look,
Oh
she
yeah,
swallowed it without no
that was
water.
she turned into FloJo. I mean, one of them stuff.
Once
She
she
turned
swallowed
into
that water,
FloJo.
that baby came out.
Oh,
mm-mm. I love this part. It was so funny.
Mhm.
thank
Thank
you,
you,
Steve.
Steve. Appreciate it. Yeah, I dropped EJ's and Inga's channels in the chat, y'all. If y'all not subscribed, please do subscribe. If you're not subscribed to me, subscribe to me too. Okay, share the love, share the love. Okay.
Their links are already only person's link. Their links is in the description too on my channel, so you can click on it too.
Hmm.
Andre say the cook need to be fired.
He's a snitch.
Yeah, he's
Right.
a snitch.
Get the
Oh,
fuck out of
he
here.
gone. Ain't no
You
way
Yeah,
he
think he
gonna tell
going?
my
Y'all think he
business.
going?
he's
Yeah,
definitely gone. Why
Lucy,
did you have to
when you
tell?
fire your cook, if he did that to you and told
Hmm.
your business, and you know you
Yes.
would go back to that to your restaurant and say, "Oh,
Yeah.
mother trucker, you got to go. You got
Hey, China, I
Yeah.
wonder if
Yeah,
she
that's
even know
crazy
about the house.
too.
Do she know
Yeah, if
about the
she
house
find
now?
out about that house, she gonna be even
I
more
don't think
pissed
she know
off.
about the house. I
I
think
don't
when she
think
find
she
out about
does.
that house, she gonna really
Yeah.
hit the ceiling.
Hmm.
Because you
Absolutely.
got them living in this little apartment where it's not
Hmm.
even built for it. It looked like the way he got it situated, it looked like that was a bachelor pad, and then you like, come on, let's go. What you should have did was move Marquisha behind over there. Because that's what
Right.
y'all gonna be doing is boning. So you needed a spot for that.
yeah,
Exactly.
And
thank
y'all
you.
just meet up there and you stay
But
at the
she a
house that
baby
you was
mother, and
living
the two
in.
kids had the big house.
Hmm.
Marquise got the big house
Hmm
Absolutely.
with no children in it.
Exactly. The hell
She
she
don't,
need that big
she
ass
don't need
house
to talk
for?
backwards
I
about.
agree.
Oh, child. Put her ass in the trash where she
He needs to be
belongs.
more like Meech. He needs to be like Meech. When when he just let him go it, on the cool. I need you to
Hmm
be gone by the
Yeah.
time I need you to be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
that's what parents should have done. Look, Marquisha, I need you to be gone. Do
Hmm.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got a new subscriber, EJ.
Well, the scene that we have all been waiting for.
Oh Lord.
No, we ain't been waiting on that.
We ain't
Oh,
been
we
waiting
come
for
to
that.
the end of the
Oh,
road.
What
but
was
we
Yeah.
saw this.
a clown
We saw
This
movie?
this coming. Did we
annoyed
already
the
talk about
hell
this?
out of me.
Cause
Me
this,
too.
yeah, this was we saw this coming. Cause why
Yeah,
would
it was
Terry and
so
him keep looking
stupid.
at each other, eyeballing each other in the middle?
Exactly. They over here playing peekaboo with the eyes. I'm like, why didn't you just stand where you were standing and continue to play the damn game or whatever you was doing when Terry first walked in? That was so freaking stupid. And then
He
even here,
said
like
playing
I was
peekaboo.
trying to understand. Was he slow or was he really that high? Whatever he had, I don't never want to have it.
No,
Because he over
yeah.
here, Henry. Hey, what's
Like,
going
Oh
run,
my God.
ninja, run.
That's what I didn't understand. Why didn't he run? Like what? Like why did you sit here
Yeah,
and look
smoking
at
a
all of
cigarette
this?
or smoking a blunt or whatever he was doing. It was just I thought he was smoking a cigarette, but Lamar said he was sucking on a lollipop.
That he was. Yeah, that's what I asked.
Lamar
What he
said today he
doing?
I
was
thought he
sucking
was
on a lollipop.
smoking.
No,
How
I
you
think he was
smoking
smoking a
weed?
cigarette. I think he was
But
smoking.
I thought it was like the round the way girl thing, standing at
That's
the
what
bus
I
stop.
said. I'm
Smoking
like,
on the
stop,
lollipop.
drop, and roll don't work. Like, what are we
Yes,
doing
it's
here?
very comic book.
Yes.
Yes. Ugh.
Yeah,
I don't know why they did that.
this was a clown move. I hated this. I thought this was so dumb. And it just further solidifies how much this character she not she first of all, she's not a boss. You know what I'm saying? Because I equate boss with certain characteristics. I don't think Terry is, and I don't think she is either. She worse than Terry, but at the same time, this was not the move. All you're doing is further igniting this ongoing thing with you and Terry. It's like this is and like I don't understand it. You couldn't even confirm that these two really you didn't even really confirm it first before you went all whatever the hell this is. What I don't even know what it is. Before you did all this, you didn't even confirm it.
And licking on the licking on the
Oh,
thing. Oh,
that's the part that pissed me off the most.
I
Nasty.
thought it was the Ghostbusters with the pack,
With the
the
proton
protein pack.
pack in the back.
I thought they was gonna say, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I thought it was Ghostbusters because who does this? I've never seen this. We would never see this on Raising Canaan. I don't think we would see no stuff like this on Raising Canaan. The writing, this I had to take some points off for the writers with this
Yeah,
character.
definitely
Okay.
had to take
Yeah.
some points off of this. This was horrible. And them teeth, Jesus Christ.
The teeth looked like it was rotten in the mouth or something. It just looked
I'm
terrible.
just I'm just through with it.
Jacoby
Like
says this is the most comic book. Okay, ever so yeah. Oh, child.
Agree, young boy.
Mm.
I agree with you.
Yeah. That was
This was
it.
just terrible. And
Demarcus
then
My
Vaughn
character
said
better than I like this
the
character.
flame blower is the furnace and someone needs to use the flame blow on
yeah,
Henry.
I
Yeah, I
agree.
agree.
I mean, this whole
I
thing was just
definitely
terrible.
agree.
Yeah, I don't even know. Okay, how long we think we're gonna keep having to torture our eyeballs with this person?
Oh, she ain't gonna make it to the
Because my
end of the
eyes
season.
hurt.
She's not going into the second season. I'm
Not
telling
the
you.
eye
Not even
hurting from
I don't think
looking.
I don't see her making it out of this
I'd rather go
season.
outside and look at the eclipse and burn my eyeballs than to look at
You
that
know
up
what?
and keep looking at him. So I don't understand. I'm not for it. I don't like it. I mean,
Nah, she won't make it to the next season, Inga.
I
Don't
hope
worry.
not.
Get her.
Yeah, I hope not. Because I'm very
Oh
disappointed.
God.
And I liked it. I like BMF, but it's going to really keep making me shave some points off of the ratings, for
Yeah,
this show. Oh,
definitely.
you think
So
we're going to
that
go
was
all the way to
BMF,
episode 10?
y'all.
What about the episode?
Anybody got any predictions? What do y'all think?
Uh,
We know Terry going to St. Louis and I mean not Terry, Meech going to St. Louis and he about to find him another girl while he down there.
oh Lord.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
she don't like him. The mother already looked like she don't like him.
Me
But
say he found them
So we're
everywhere.
going to see. So
Yeah.
we're going to see Bodie then from the Y, right? Okay. So we'll see how that turns out.
I don't want to see in season 4 either. Like, please, Lord.
No, it has.
Okay.
She got to go, and I
Nah,
don't want to
Steven,
drag
she
on
ain't
to
gonna make
episode 10.
Yeah.
You
She
think she
probably
gonna be?
gonna make it to episode 10, Inga.
No, I
But
hope not. I hope not. I hope not.
she gonna make it to the end because she the op, but she ain't gonna make it to the next.
Okay,
She ain't gonna
Demarcus
pull a
said.
Lamar because I think we got Lamar
Demarcus
for 2
says
seasons, didn't we?
Jen
yeah.
Demarcus
took
said
out
Jen gonna check
Henry, I
out.
hope. We'll see. Yeah, because
What he
she
said
had a
about Jen?
No, she had a conversation with her father too. I didn't put the screenshot for that in here, but she had a conversation with her father saying, like, what was the point? I did all this for nothing. I ain't got a damn job no
She
more.
was like a sister
And
to me.
then
You
she
just
was
met that
calling
lady.
Kobe her sister.
You.
You don't
They
even
was
know
saying
her.
the
just met
same
that lady.
thing.
Like you just met the lady like 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about she was like a sister to me. What? I
Oh God, I can't.
I didn't talk about it when I did mine on
was the only
Friday.
one that felt that way about it. I really did. Like how, like just because y'all did that little karaoke thing right before she got taken out, she was like a sister
Listen,
to
I
me.
can't, yo. I can't.
that
Y'all got me
connected. That was
crying.
a connection. Come on now, she connected with her in that moment.
Oh,
Let
y'all got
Jen
me
have
dying
her
laughing.
sisterhood. Like, let her have her sister, y'all.
Okay, but I
She's
mean,
connected.
okay, but I mean, a sister
I don't
would
know
be
why
like
that's so funny
we
to
done build
me.
up some time
It was
together.
funny. I said,
Steve
what?
is Steve crushing it tonight, y'all. He got some more super
Oh
chats up
Lord,
here.
thank you, Steve.
The
Appreciate
hypnotic,
Sorry,
you.
y'all. Oh, sorry.
Oh
the
God, wait,
hypnotic.
these things is
I
going
hope Jen
fast.
do take her out.
He said, "I predict Charles gonna keep trying." Yeah, Charles, he gonna keep
Yeah,
trying.
Oh
Charles gonna
yeah.
keep trying,
That's
Steve.
what
Of
I keep trying.
course.
Oh, because
Of
y'all
hmm
saw
course
the
he gonna
trailer, right?
keep
For the
trying.
y'all saw the trailer,
Hypnotic.
and she told Charles, "I make my decisions on who I want to be with, or something to that effect." I ain't, yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, he gonna keep trying.
hmm
He gonna keep
Yeah.
trying.
And
Mm.
Lawanda gonna be telling Terry to stay with his
She
damn
said with
child
her ugly,
instead of running behind more trash Keisha behind.
right.
Mm-mm-mm.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah,
What
That was
yeah.
funny.
what she almost she like a sister. The
Such a
father
hit.
was the father wasn't paying no attention. He's sitting back eating his soup. You know?
Oh
Oh
my
no.
Your
goodness,
wife
yeah,
said you
y'all
thought they was gonna
crazy.
bump each other after this. You
Oh my
thought Ryan
goodness,
and
what
Kobe
the
was gonna get
hell?
together and have girl time?
That was funny, yes.
I ain't gonna
Oh
lie. I kind of
Jesus,
thought that
I
was what was
can't.
gonna happen too. Whoever just had that
For real?
Yeah,
You
conversation.
thought they was gonna have girl time?
me too. I
Oh
did.
my
When they
Yeah,
was
I
in the
goodness.
thought
house
that
singing
too.
karaoke and she went to go get the beers, I thought when she came back, I thought they was about to get
What
down.
you thought she was gonna be like Angel like this? With the
Right,
beard?
Oh
right. Uh-huh.
man. Y'all
That
cracking me up, man. I
did.
needed that laugh.
Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all the funniest part of this episode was the scene with Angel and Dude. I said, no, the hell that ninja did not just.
No,
I
you know
think,
what's crazy
Oh, you
about
talking
it?
about the
I
man
didn't
at the strip club?
yeah.
you know what's
Yeah,
crazy
oh yeah,
about
yeah.
that
He told
scene?
all the business. He told everything.
I didn't see that whole part, right? I had fast forward a little bit because I was tired of watching her shaking her behind on him. So when Brillo and them was on their live, I was like, why y'all keep calling this girl a hoe because she's a stripper? And when she was like, what are you talking about? She was there with the thing. I had to go back and see
She
that
I
did.
know.
She did let him put his fingers in her. Come on now.
And she definitely
If
still
that ain't no.
she definitely still
But
the
he
gut.
popped off, y'all. I was
And he
like,
was like,
this ninja just popped off in
He
that
wants
there.
to go back to the
he threw his whole
yeah.
head back. His whole head went flying back.
Said now she could have
Oh
got
my
his whole
God, I
check.
can't.
She could have
Yo,
got
he
his
wanted to go
attention.
back to the mosey
Yeah,
wosey.
yeah,
And
he
look, he
definitely
couldn't even
did.
make it Moochie to no motel anyway.
Yeah, he couldn't
He
make it
exploded
no
all
damn
in his
where.
pants right there.
Look, all she did was let him touch it. And he was like,
Okay, Charles
His
lasted
eyeballs
longer than
were
that
over at
thing.
the back of his eyeballs was in his neck, okay? He was in
he
the
was
back of his neck.
Oh my God,
she was
that was
like,
too
my
much.
job is done here. Look,
She
Young
Mm.
boy said
was.
she could have got
she
his
was saying, my
pension. Yeah,
job
she
is done
sure could
here.
have, child.
That's why I
She
said she
sure
could have.
could
She could have
have.
got his attention. She was
But
Shayna. That's what she was doing. But she had
yeah.
put his
Oh yeah,
hand and
no, she
let
didn't
him rub
penetrate
it.
him, but she was grinding
Mm-hmm.
so hard, and he was, he probably was hard and ready to go, and he
Right.
couldn't,
Mm-mm.
and he's
He
like a little
felt the
older
Mm-mm.
man.
wetness.
Look
I
like he
don't care
probably
what
can't go.
nobody says. He
Mm.
felt the wetness. That's why he bust off in 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Lord of mercy.
That picture too. I
On
had that
that note,
picture.
y'all, we gonna get ready to get out of here.
I know. Look, Steven said he laughing his butt off.
Oh my
Moochie,
god!
what you
Steve, you
got
had us
going
laughing
on?
oh,
too.
oh my god. They talking about Angel pulled a Mabel.
No,
Oh my
Angel did better than Mabel did. Mabel
Yeah,
Yeah, she was better
Angel
than
got
Mabel.
stripes.
for real.
They ain't even have penetration. Well, Mabel did. Well, no, technically they running even because remember Mabel put her boobs on his back, and that's how he got all turned on. He was like,
Mhm.
oh.
Young boy said BMF recap after dark.
I know that's right. Right, young boy. That's
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Oh
Goodness.
my
Oh my
goodness. Did we
goodness.
miss any?
Moochie,
Did we
what you
talk
got
about
coming
everything?
up next, girl?
Come through Wednesday. We will be talking about Mayor of Kingstown, episode 2 and 3. We're going to discuss that. We're doing the rewatch to get ready for the season to come. So come on through and catch up with us, y'all.
Hmm.
Lord, I'm
Inga, what's happening, girl? Who's coming out? Is Cinnamon coming out? Is
I gotta bring
I
cinnamon
can't even
out at
remember
some
all the
point.
daggone
So,
names.
so
Ginger Snaps
Blondie,
coming out.
yeah,
Blondie,
so
Blondie,
you
who's
know.
coming?
yeah, I'm somebody gonna show up. They resting today. They need they need the day off. Uh, but I'm gonna say Sunday. I'm gonna say, do I got? Oh, I'm gonna hook up with Moochie for the Mayor Kingstown. Trying to think, I
Mhm.
don't have anything else in the middle of the week. But then Sunday, um, I got two lives going on Sunday. That the 14th, we got me, Candy, Aries, and Miss Kara are going to do that mini series on Peacock called A Friend of the Family, and
Oh, I
Okay.
gotta
it's
check that
great.
out. Okay.
It is
Yeah.
crazy, y'all. I didn't know that it came out in 2022, but I just found it the other day,
Okay.
last week, and I said, "Oh my God, we got to talk about this crazy thing." And then also, I'm going to we doing me, Miss Kara again, and Shayna are doing part 2 of Ready to Love reunion. So we just trying to hurry and finish up that crazy a thing. But we stayed up on this Sunday just talking for almost 2.5 hours. So
Wow.
yeah. But after
Okay.
we start
Inga
talking,
out
after we
here in
start
these
talking about
YouTube
the show,
streets.
after we start talking about the show, we just rambling and start talking about other
Yeah.
stuff. It just went longer than planned. But and then I'm gonna try to pop up and do some shorts or some other stuff. So I'm gonna pop up somewhere along the line. So I
Okay.
don't know who gonna show up.
That's what's up.
EJ, the TV junkie, what you got for the people?
Uh, Listen, Chuckaluck Smith, just to answer your question, I think they wanted us to reference what happened with the Greenie situation because this is why Meech was going to have to be on the run and that it was
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I
We
think
didn't talk
that's the
about it.
reason why they brought that scene in so that,
Mm-hmm.
we could remember.
Yeah.
But
Oh, wait a minute,
yeah,
EJ, are we gonna see Greeny? Or we just like we only gonna hear his name and not see him no more? Do you think we
Yeah.
will see
Oh, I
we
don't
should.
know.
I
That's
don't
a
think
good
there's a reason.
question.
I don't really think it's a reason to see him at this point unless we gonna keep Angel around. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
If
Right.
we gonna see him come do something to her, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Right,
think
right,
that's the
exactly.
only real reason we would need to see him at this point. I mean, I think
right,
he's
Mm-hmm.
right.
done his purpose.
Because
But
right now he's a snitch for the
Yeah.
for the feds or whoever.
Yeah.
So he might be hiding underground somewhere.
Yeah. And I
yeah,
think we're gonna see Glock come do something because Meech is away.
yeah, I can
Yes.
see that. I like that. Yeah, but yeah, so definitely. Oh, yep. Demarcus, yeah, we do got the Shy's coming back, so we got to gear up
Mm-hmm.
and get our schedule ready for that. Really, I think
Yeah.
this will be ending, so we'll just probably just
Yeah.
put this in
Go
right
right
there.
into the
Mm-hmm.
shy. Yeah.
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 So, yeah, so on my channel, I just did DR from Detroit. We did that, Tamika, I, and Tika. So check that out. If you guys are not watching DR from Detroit, y'all gotta check out DR from Detroit. It's a
Yeah, it's
really,
good.
really good show. It's on BET Plus, but it is really good. It is very well written. It is very well thought out. It is a very good show. So definitely check that out. But so I just did that. We got the Ruthless Roundtable that's coming up on Wednesday for the finale. So we're gonna finish that up and be done with that. I'm finishing up my family business rewatch because family business comes back on July the 5th. So I gotta finish up seasons 2 and 3. So I gotta finish up that rewatch. So still working on that. And then just my regular recap for BMF. Now that Ruthless is gone off, I don't really have another show right now. So I guess we just gonna have to see. Like I gotta find some spots to some stuff to fill in.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
Okay. Very good.
Oh, can I say one more
So,
thing? One more thing. Oh, and guys, if you have not already checked out my website, strictlyopinionated.com, I do have some merch that's on there already that you guys can check out. But I am about to drop some more merch on my new website. So just stay tuned for that. I'll be posting it. It'll be like some stuff that I think y'all would be into. So yeah, so support your girl. If you're into crafting, I am a vendor, so you can go to my website. I have decals and all types of stuff like that. So yeah, check me out.
yeah, I gotta speak to you behind the scenes too because I still want my
Yeah,
Everybody Hates T-shirt.
I know. I got to order some more.
Hmm.
I got you.
um, so you guys, for the first time in YouTube history, now let me start. I'm gonna be gone for a week, so I ain't got nothing coming up. Okay, zero zip
Take
nada.
your vacation,
Yes.
girl.
Take
Hey,
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
hey,
be on that
break.
midnight train to Georgia. Now let me stop.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
but it's a bunch of content up on my channel, and when I do get back, it's gonna be business as usual. Of course, I think Love at the Lockup comes back April 19th, so y'all know I'll review that. I'll be down with the messiness and foolishness of that. Of course, I'll be doing the shy with the ladies when that comes, and Power Book 2 when that comes, and all the other shows and the segments, the throwback Sunday. Next one is the fourth Sunday of this month. I'm not sure which movie it is because I know we had a tie, so y'all still have a chance to go and vote. I think I'm not too sure on the community tab to see if we could shift that tie because it's somewhere between 110th Street and I forgot what it was the tie way, but
Um,
yeah,
I forgot which one was next, but
yeah,
it's on me, right?
yes. And if y'all didn't see our Foxy Brown, check that out. If y'all didn't see like my
We got to
what
do
you should
something
be
again because
watching or
Mickey wasn't
Self
able to
Care
be there. So we
Saturday,
got to do something where we can
yeah,
see our afros again.
definitely.
Yeah.
and we
Check
had
that out.
Kimber movie night last week too, so
Yes.
y'all check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but all the segments will be back. I'll be on a regular schedule again. Trivia night will probably be time for that by the time I come back as well. So
It's a
yeah,
good
I
time,
enjoyed
man.
this.
With your
I'm
family
gonna
and
I
miss
did
don't worry
too.
y'all.
about don't
I
worry
had
about us
fun
over here.
laughing with y'all tonight. That was,
Yes.
I.
Don't worry about us over here in YouTube.
Hey
You get the
Terry.
time
Thank
you need.
ya. Yeah, the ladies is gonna be holding it
Thank
down
you,
for
And
me.
Kelly.
Dana.
Good night. It's
Oh,
All
good
me.
night,
right, good night,
everybody.
y'all.
Young boy said post your channel, Inga. I think it's her name.
I
Tamika
put it
did
in
earlier.
in the description
Yeah,
in the
it's in the
link.
description of all the videos. So,
Okay, yeah, yeah. It's in the description then.
all right, y'all.